Hey Aries, thanks for jumping onto the channel today. I'm going to be doing something a little different for you guys. I'm going to be doing a messages from spirit, what your guides want you to know message. It's a little bit different to what I normally do on the channel. I've been doing a lot of 3D, love stuff, career, that sort of stuff. But I've been instructed or guided by spirit to give you guys something a little bit more 5D, something a little bit more for your path and your healing. And I'm also reading from a different space this evening. If you can tell, I'm normally on my beautiful table, but this is where I've been guided to as well to do this reading for you. I'm going to be using different decks depending on where I'm drawn to. And I hope you guys get any kind of clarity or any kind of guidance that will help you move through. So, Spirit, what does Aries need to know at this time? What is their message? Okay, we have Universe. I think Leo got this one as well, but they got it at the end. All right, let's have a look. We have a 2 and 1, 21, which is a 3. Okay, guys. So what I'm seeing here is a real shift that you guys would have went through about, I'd say probably October, November. This is definitely an uncomfortable shift that came through. You guys might have faced like anxiety at this time. You guys may have felt a little bit directionless at this time. But anything that you went through at this time or at that time was shifting you to a higher level of perspective. It may have seemed like a very, the events that you faced around that time, almost questioning like, why the hell is this happening to me? What's going on? So there's this universe at play here, all right? Let's see if we can get some more information on what was going on. Why was Aries feeling this way through October, November? What was the shift? I feel like this energy is still around you, but it's been transmuted as well, Aries. Actually, I might grab another one of these angel cards. Hang on one sec. Let's see. Some of you may have had issues around like the head area. So it could be overthinking. It could also be issues with hearing or seeing, maybe even loss of taste for some of you. So there's a lot definitely happening. It's almost like overdrive and then underdrive. I don't know. So it could have been like loud ringing in the ears and then quiet. So it seems like a lot was happening in that crown, third eye, sort of throat chakra area. See, we've got Oromas's purification fire. So there's a lot happening with you guys, and that's your energy right there. All right, let's see why was Aries going through this time or currently transitioning out of that time? Some of you have still possibly stayed in that space, but I feel like most of you should be reaping the benefits of that upgrade or transformation. Let's have a look and see. It was painful for some of you. Some of you may have even had like burning sensations like at the back of your neck, like even possibly like a cough or like a throat infection that just wouldn't buzz. It was definitely upper chakra. Even though we've got fire on the table, I don't know. This is just intuitively what I'm seeing. Okay, we have obstacles and challenges. Transformation, yeah, definitely. Sacrifice. And balance. Yeah, I feel like you guys are out of this space or should be coming out of it. There was some stuff that you guys were holding on to, some outdated beliefs around certain things. I feel like this is within yourself. This was about your own foundations and trusting yourself. We've got a 5 on the table and transformation. So that's a lot of changes and stuff. Definitely beliefs about certain things, and also trusting certain changes in your life. You know, those changes that you were going through may have also felt like scary to confront and scary to go through. But you guys have definitely come out of this space. I feel like whatever it is that you were shedding at that time has built new foundations for you. There's more of a trust in yourself here. And I do feel like, yeah, things were off balance before internally. So there's this recalibration of balance here. The masculine and feminine energies both back intact, but now with a higher perspective. Some of you guys did have to sacrifice something to get this transformation. So any kind of spiritual elevation or any kind of spiritual download or perspective, new upgrade, comes with a sacrifice of something. So generally what happens is through this time, something ends in our life so that we can be put on uneven footing to be able to propel us forward. So it may be that you have to sacrifice a relationship, a job, a certain way of doing things. And so there was a lot of, it was unsteady, because these are things you could have held on for, like, I'm getting 5 or 13 in particular. So it could have been a 5-year relationship, 13-year relationship, something that you had to let go of to get you to realign. And so it's, again, especially in the upper chakra. So you may have had like migraines at this time as well. Let's get some more information for you, Aries. Someone does floristry or something to do with flowers. They may have been running a business and sort of playing it small, and they've had to take a risk by starting their own shop. I don't know who that's for, but that comes through in particular. So just know whatever you lost through that time, whatever you had to give up, whatever you thought was your safety and security has been replaced by something much bigger. So it's a very unsettling time. I can see that for you, but you had to almost be shaken out of that, whatever it was that was holding you back there, so that you could move forward. What was the thing that Aries had to let go of? Rejoice in celebration. So for some of you, it was some sort of possibly friendships or any kind of, it could have been relationship, any kind of group setting that you had to remove yourself from, because I feel like there's sort of solitary energy here, Aries. What was Aries breaking free from? What was the purpose of their transformation and change? Hope, 17:8, and sacral chakra. Yeah, for some of you there was facing fears of abandonment, fears of being left behind, and you almost had to be put out on your own 2 feet so that you could realize that you can be on your own, you can do things on your own. There's this very, again, solitary energy. You may have left the business to go out on your own. So you do need some, if you feel ungrounded or your upper chakras start to sort of, you know, you get any of those remnants, which can happen sometimes, make sure to ground yourself there. Love begins. And financial and material changes, which is another 5. Yeah, some of this has to do with leaving relationships, and I definitely see job situations, changes in your work. But if you haven't transitioned out of this space yet, because remember, the universe sets things off, and then we have a choice as to how quickly we come out of these spaces, and we surrender to whatever's happening, surrender to the universe so that we can move forward. Once that happens, then the abundance can come in. So it's through surrender that the abundance is received. So if you still feel like you're struggling through this and you haven't moved out of this space yet, just know that once you release resistance and once you let go of what's not serving you, you can rebuild now, and it is on your own. I feel like for now, for this to happen, it had to be on your own. But it does bring in new opportunities, new beginnings. So take that as a sign you're becoming the Fool again, creating your own new experience, your own new world. All right, guys, I hope that resonated with you. If it did, please hit the like and subscribe button. It's been a pleasure reading for you all tonight. Have an amazing whatever time of the day it is over there. Namaste.